Chrysler 300 has long been an American icon, a full-size sedan with bold proportions, a commanding presence on the road, and that unmistakable combination of luxury and muscle. For many, it stood out in a segment increasingly dominated by SUVs, by offering something different, an elegant four-door that still felt powerful. Now, as we look ahead to 2026, the idea of a new Chrysler 300 captures the imagination. What would a modern version of this nameplate look like? What would it bring to the table? And how would it stand up against the competition in a rapidly evolving market? Imagine stepping outside at dusk and seeing the 2026 Chrysler 300 parked under soft lighting. The proportions are familiar yet refined. A wide stance, long hood, strong shoulder line, elegantly sculpted bodywork that hints at performance without resorting to excess. Up front, a reimagined grille retains the signature wide-mouth look, flanked by slender LED headlights that sweep inwards, giving the car a confident, almost predatory face. Chrome trim remains, but is used more selectively, lending a sense of modern sophistication rather than flash. The paint options lean toward deep, rich tones, obsidian black, graphite metallic, and a standout deep burgundy, all accentuating the premium feel. Moving to the side, you notice the balance, a long wheelbase, short overhangs, and a flowing roofline that keeps the sedan silhouette sleek rather than boxy. The door handles are flush, the alloy wheels are large yet refined, and the curves transition into taut character lines that speak of purposeful design. A subtle sculpted detail runs from the front fender back to the rear quarter, giving motion even while the car is still. The rear door opens wide, signaling that this is as much about comfort and rear seat presence as it is about driver engagement. At the rear, the 2026 Chrysler 300 makes a quiet statement. Full-width LED taillights span the trunk, incorporating the Chrysler wing badge and a softly illuminated centerpiece. The bumper houses twin exhaust outlets, chrome-trimmed but tastefully finished, hinting at the performance beneath. The trunk lip is integrated elegantly, and the overall rear design feels cohesive, purposeful, and premium. This isn't an aggressive muscle car, it's a refined luxury sedan with teeth. Slide inside and the interior of the 2026 Chrysler 300 begins to justify the premium stance. From the moment you open the door you are greeted with soft ambient lighting, premium materials, and a layout that blends driver focus with passenger comfort. There's a large dual-screen display stretching from the instrument cluster into the center console, the first screen dedicated to driver information, the second for infotainment and connectivity. Seating is upscale, deep bolstered front seats with leather and contrast stitching, optional ventilation and massage, and rear seats that are generous enough for adult comfort in long journeys. Materials are important. Alcantara or premium leather on the surfaces you touch, refined wood or brushed metal accents where you glance, and ambient lighting choices that let you tailor the cabin mood to your drive. The center console is clean but functional, with wireless charging, hidden storage compartments, and a gear selector that's been subtly upgraded for modern tactile feedback. The steering wheel retains the classic round form but gains a flattened lower section for a sportier feel, with buttons integrated into the wheel spokes for key functions. Technology is a strong point in this ride. The infotainment system supports over-the-air updates, meaning the car evolves after you buy it. Connectivity is seamless. Smartphone integration, voice commands, and advanced driver assistance systems all come standard. On the safety front, the 300 includes features such as adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system. Noise insulation is improved over past models, so the cabin remains calm even at speed. Under the bonnet, the speculative 2026 Chrysler 300 blends performance and efficiency in a world that demands both. The base powertrain is believed to be a refined V6, perhaps a modern variant delivering around 300 horsepower, paired with a smooth 8-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive as standard. For those seeking more punch, there is talk of a V8 or hybrid-assisted version, delivering upward of 400 horsepower, with available all-wheel drive for regions that demand all-weather capability. These specifications remain unconfirmed, but they align with the brand's muscle sedan heritage while acknowledging the shift to more efficient systems. On the road, the 2026 Chrysler 300 would aim to deliver classic sedan characteristics: one-pedal confidence, body control, and a ride that balances comfort with responsiveness. The suspension is tuned for dual personality. In normal mode you feel isolated from surface irregularities, but switch into sport mode and you notice the sharper steering, firmer damping, and more direct engagement. Rear-wheel drive or AWD when equipped gives the car dynamic credibility, while the broad footprint and high-end tires help it stay planted through corners. The promise is a luxury sedan that drives like a sedan, not an SUV masquerading in four-door clothes. One of the subtle advantages of a large sedan like the 300 in 2026 is the space factor. Rear seat legroom and headroom are generous, the trunk is capacious enough for longer trips, and the overall presence of the car feels special. Stepping into it means something. For buyers in markets where executive or chauffeur-driven vehicles remain relevant, this could be a distinct advantage over compact luxury SUVs or midsize crossovers. Moreover, by retaining the sedan form, the brand communicates confidence in a different sort of luxury, one rooted in composition and presence rather than hype. Of course, it would be naive to ignore the challenges. Sedans are no longer the flavor of the month in many major markets, as buyers gravitate toward SUVs and crossovers. The 300 would need to offer very compelling reasons for someone to pick it over an SUV-bodied luxury vehicle. That means value, refinement, uniqueness and brand narrative become even more important. Additionally, parts availability, service infrastructure, and resale value all matter, especially for a car imported into markets outside North America. Buyers will want to be sure that support is in place, that the driving experience is world-class, and that this isn't just a nostalgic exercise. Still, for the right buyer the 2026 Chrysler 300 could be a standout. If you appreciate understated luxury, desire a hint of American muscle, and prefer four-door sedan comfort, this car could check a lot of boxes. The styling alone would set it apart, the tech would keep it modern, and the driving dynamics would honor the nameplate's heritage. It might not shout for attention like a flashy coupe or SUV, but it would whisper purposefully to those in the know. In conclusion, if Chrysler chooses to bring the 300 nameplate forward into 2026, it has the opportunity to make a memorable statement. By marrying luxury, performance, and modern technology within a full-size sedan package, the 300 could reclaim relevance in a segment that doesn't see much innovation nowadays. Even if production remains speculative, the very idea of the 2026 Chrysler 300 is exciting. For your channel viewers, it offers a chance to dream a little, to imagine a bold American sedan coming back with style, substance and presence. If you enjoyed this preview review of the 2026 Chrysler 300, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments. Would you want to see the 300 come back, or do you think sedans are truly done for now? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we keep exploring tomorrow's cars.